kaibigan, mga Miss Earth Yolanda volunteers.
Alis na po. Seryoso?
Seryoso, mas sige na. Dali na. Kami na.
Sayang naman
Padadala ko yung cake sa bahay. Sina, ako bigay ng 5,000 na.
Para sa'yo, libre naman.
Ay, naka. Okay, good evening po sa inyong lahat. Mga kaibigan, ang aming guest for tonight, kailangan kong bagalan ayon po sa aming writer na si Mr. Dwight Gaston. Mga kaibigan, mga Miss Earth Yolanda volunteers mula sa Czech Republic and Miss Earth 2012, Teresa Fajksova. Candidate mula sa South Africa, Ashanti Imbanga, and candidate mula sa Venezuela, Alice Hendricks. At of course, mga kaibigan, inaasahan po namin ang mabilis na pagdating ng mga crew at staff mula sa iba't ibang studio dito po para dalawin po tayo. Okay, and also we have with us the very funny, the very interesting Miss Tuesday Vargas, and of course, the gorgeous Miss Alice Dixon. Stay with us. We have a great show. Okay, welcome back to the show. Friends, the past few days, we have been witness to the devastation in Ormoc, in Tacloban, in Cebu, and also Bohol from the earthquake. And we've seen how very many people have pitched in to try to make life better and more livable by those who have been affected. But there are some places that have not yet been given as much attention. I'd like to talk about a place I call home. It's a town in Iloilo. As you all know, I am genuine Ilonggo. And I took this footage the other day of this town where I grew up. And many of my townmates lost a lot of their homes. And we did this short VTR, maybe to call attention to their plight, and hope that we can also depend on more kind souls to come forward and help rehabilitate and restructure it into the thriving community it once was. As I said, this is where I grew up, and many of my friends have not nowhere to go home to. And some people have come forward with assistance. You know, I'd like to thank the Makati Rotary South, who donated pump boats, because before we had over 1,000 pump boats in our municipality, and now we have less than 100. Mr. Kenneth Ang has come in and made a sizable donation, and we hope that after we have risen, we never have to go through a situation like this again. So, okay, I think we're okay. Yeah. But like I said, a lot of people, mga kaibigan, have been coming forth and been helping out. And to my surprise is including the Miss Earth organization. They have put together whom they call their Yolanda volunteers. Friends, please welcome our Yolanda volunteers from the Czech Republic, Miss Teresa Fajskova. This South Africa, Ashanti Imbanga. And from Venezuela, Alice Henrich. Hello. Please hurry and sit down.
Oh,
sit down.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Woo! Hi.
Hello.
Now, before anything else, I would like to thank the Miss Earth organization and yourselves for all the support that you're giving. I think you saw earlier a little video of my little town, and I'm sorry if I got a little emotional, but it's tough when...
We understand.
Thank you so much. So if you understand, why should we even continue talking? Let's dance, party! No, you are from the Czech Republic. You're Miss Earth 2012. And Ashanti and Alice, you're both candidates for Miss Earth 2013.
That's correct.
Okay. I don't know if in your countries you've had devastation like we have had in ours. But how is this affecting you and, well, like, of course, the Miss Earth and their advocacies?
Actually, in my country, we don't have devastation like here in the Philippines. And first thing, what I want to say is I'm sorry for happening here, because I've been the time when Typhoon Yolanda I've been here in Manila, not in provinces, but in Manila. So I'm very sorry, and we try to help and do everything was in our power. For example, I send a message for Czech people to support and helping people in the Philippines, and I buy from my own money, a lot of gallons of water, and we do a lot of volunteers work here. And not just me, all contestants, Miss Earth 2013, we try to do our best.
Do you think maybe you had something to do with it?
I hope not.
I sure hope not.
If I'm immediately leaving.
I'm just trying to lighten it up a bit. Okay.
Yeah,
but so far, thank you so much, Teresa, for your help.
Thank you.
Ashanti.
Yes, hi.
It's
Edu.
French.
Ashanti, yes, it's a Ghanaian tribe, but I'm originally from South Africa.
South Africa being quite dry, or Ghana.
That's true.
Very, very dry. You deal with the heat a lot, and
African countries are quite the opposite of Asian countries, so we have a lot of drought, and the annual rainfall is diminishing as a result of climate change, whereas here you have a lot of water coming in, and you have disasters like Typhoon Yolanda. We experience extreme drought, and water is a really scarce resource in Africa.
Well, if you could find a way
Yes.
to send our floodwaters to you,
do the
we will.
opposite.
We will.
That would be phenomenal.
Ito, Alice, con mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. Speak Spanish.
See, well, thank you. I heard you don't speak that much English,
Okay.
but I speak Spanish,
Spanish,
uh,
please.
among 11 other languages. I'm very intelligent, but I try not to tell people. No, in Venezuela, Lubio,
Sí.
como las Filipinas.
Sí. Bueno, ha afectado mucho a todo el mundo, no solamente a Venezuela.
Sí,
Okay.
Go ahead, no.
Ok, no ha afectado a todo el mundo, no solamente a Venezuela. Y me presto mi voz, la voz que Dios me dio, para poder hacer llegar mis palabras de condolencias a todas las personas de Filipinas, y no solamente a Filipinas, sino a todo el mundo, porque todos somos hermanos, somos un solo planeta. ¿Ok?
Yeah.
Entonces tenemos que ayudarnos, pedir ayuda a las entidades públicas y privadas para que ayuden y colaboren con esta causa, porque de verdad la necesitan comida, medicamentos, agua, water, y es muy importante.
Okay, I will translate into the
Okay.
天球洗界好氣，佢天啊衝起路啊，你皮好似正我腦。Okay, they understand. 謝謝。See, thank you, Miss China.
Kenya.
You were saying that public and private partnerships has to be collaborative effort. And no one can do it alone. We're one country, we're one universe,
Yes.
we're one world. And thank you also for your very kind words of support from Venezuela.
Yes.
When you win Miss Earth, it's one of the biggest pageants in the world today. Okay? And
Most definitely.
but you are also chosen based on the fact, not just your advocacies, but also your great beauty. But then it gets kind of shocking when you actually now have to go to places like the Philippines that has been devastated. Not just once, but in the course of a month, a major earthquake and a major storm. So it must make your role make you feel more important and more responsible. It's not just being beautiful anymore.
I can say it's our work, and if you become to be Miss Earth, you have to enjoy it. I mean, you have to love your work. You have to love helping the other people. You have to love helping Mother Earth or animals. So it is our responsibility. We're calling beauty with the responsibility. For me, example, I travel around the world this year, and I met so many children without education, which I try to influence them to be successful in their life, to be educated, because education is the most important thing of the world.
Yes.
So
I agree.
I agree. Thank you.
I agree.
And of course, I saw a lot of sick people. You have to be strong, like psychically, more than physically. So I really try to help them, and I think because of beauty pageant, like a Miss Earth exists to helping.
Yes, well,
So it is
like
our
you
duty.
said, it's not just enough feeding, but also raising the spirit.
Yes.
It's the
Most
spirit.
definitely.
That's
Yeah.
why, like in my town, we lost, we're fishermen. So we lost so many of our fishing boats. So instead of feeding, we decided to give them fishing boats, so they
That's
can at
true.
least
That's amazing.
bring back their pride and
Yes.
allow them to
And continue to sustain that.
go back to their livelihood. Okay, I was given instructions by management not to talk to you because Miss Venezuela won Miss Universe and you beat the Philippines.
Oh,
so I'm
no,
sorry.
no,
sorry.
please.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
I
So
won
management
the
said, do
crown.
not
I
talk
won the
to
crown.
me. No,
Really?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, Miss
Your time's up. Your time's up. No more. I'm sorry. Okay. Just broma naman.
Sí, okay, no problem.
And what is your advocacy, Ashanti?
My advocacy mainly focuses on green transportation. Now, that is promoting sustainable and renewable sources of energy to fuel transportation modes.
Electric, solar.
Exactly, so that we can reduce the adverse effects that the transport industry has on the environment. You know, carbon emissions are
Yes.
a big cause of why we have climate change today.
That's true.
And
But you have some scientists who don't even believe that the carbon footprint has anything to do with
really,
climate change.
I've heard, and
That's
I've
sad.
heard. But logically explaining, if cars let out so much carbon and the heat trapping gas, which is carbon, there's too much of it. It's excessive. Trees can only take in so much of it, and the excessive is what warms up the ozone layer.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's logical that that's a huge cause of climate change. And as a transport economist, I'm trying to do something in my industry
So that
to
is
contribute
a transport economist.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So I'm trying to use this opportunity on a global platform to create that awareness.
You're a former volleyball player.
I was a professional volleyball player, yeah. I was spiker, but one day I smashed the ball and I broken my arm, so I have 6 iron in my arm now, but it was good smash. See? I'm thinny now.
I can hear something. I can hear something. Really. Honestly, I was actually when I was younger, I have a iron plate here.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a rope.
No, that's the table.
Gotcha. I got
You did. For a second there, you did.
Then you said, no, that's the table. That's the transportation economist speaking. Always it works.
Yeah, me too.
When they say now that you're on the volunteers, does the Miss Earth organization expect you now to visit the different areas that have been affected by Yolanda and also by the last earthquake? I mean, they're really actually asking you to go down on the ground, take off your high heels,
will.
take off your gowns,
Yes.
and
Take
take
your
off
hair, your makeup.
Yeah, no makeup, carry the babies.
Yeah.
That's what being
It's
a Miss
good,
Earth is
it's
about.
good.
I think since I came to the Philippines, when I came from South Africa, I didn't know what to expect in terms of the level of devastation. But I got here and people were so happy. The faith was up, the levels of hope were up, the positivity was up. We were welcomed like Typhoon Yolanda never happened. And I think if people are able to move away from their struggle and embrace us coming into their country to give them a helping hand, then those people are phenomenal. I always say bad things happen to good people, but those good people prove to be good depending on the level of how they can overcome their struggles. And the Filipinos have surprised me and they've taught me something in the short stay that I've been here. That even when you're going through something horrible, continue to be positive, continue to have hope, continue to embrace others.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
that mental attitude.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
That was said very, very well.
Thank you.
You know. No, and I think maybe
It's
that is
true.
one of the reasons why the Philippines, for that matter, we're all over the world. You know, we have 10 million Filipinos que trabajan in America, in Saudi Arabia. I mean, all over. You know, in different jobs, from household workers all the way to engineers and CEOs of major companies.
Yeah.
You know, it's because the fact that we easily adapt.
You do.
We're a very warm culture.
Yeah.
You know.
Y la
Hard work.
atención acá es increíble. La atención de los filipinos, el calor humano,
Sí.
es una cosa increíble que no tiene precio. De verdad, se merecen lo mejor y que Dios los bendiga y les dé ayuda y les dé fe y bendiciones.
Alice is saying that she's surprised at the hospitality and the warmth of the
Yeah.
Filipino. You know, even in times like this. So what are you going to miss most about
Okay, it will be
being Miss Earth?
It will be sounds cliche, but people. I mean, the Philippines will be different people because they behave to me with respect, with kindness, and I try to do the best for them and try to behave the same like they behave to me. So it is amazing, and I will miss people, and of course, food, bibingka.
You like bibingka?
Yeah.
Really? You like the bibingka?
Yes, I love bibingka.
Comiste a comida Filipino, no?
Oh my God, sí.
Okay.
Arroz y pollo frito. Rice
And fried chicken.
Fried chicken, yes.
That's it?
Yes. En
And-
Venezuela también lo comen. En
Co-
Venezuela también lo comen.
Está bien, pero un poco picante, no.
No, no.
No.
Es parecido.
Okay. Mi papá,
Ok.
el dueño de KFC. Sí. El dueño. No,
Really?
my father owns KFC. Yeah, very, very rich.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just kidding. But you will be here for how much longer? What's the pageant?
Until 7th of December, pageant will be on Star Wars at 8 p.m. and will be in a
7th
Versailles.
of December.
7th December,
At the-
Versailles, Alabama. Versailles
Okay.
Palace.
Yes.
Well, of course, you know, as they say, there's so many contestants,
Yes.
but there'll only be one Miss Earth 2013. But as far as we're concerned, all of you, thank you so much for having
Thank
passed
you.
by.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
No, and-
Thank you. And F1 Hotel and Hana Shampoo for sponsor the
Of
Miss
the-
Yeah,
Earth.
the official
Yes.
sponsor.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you to the three. In our books, you're already Miss Earth.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank you very
Could we
much.
also just take the time to ask the public to support us?
Yes, by all means.
Either by liking our Facebook page, which is the
Okay.
Miss Earth pageant, or the
Twitter.
website, which is www.missearth.tv, or the Twitter page, and the handle is at the Miss Earth. That's correct. So if you could follow us, see what we're doing in the Philippines leading up to the night of the pageant.
Okay. ¿Y tú, Alice, quieres decir algo?
Y yo, nada, bueno, como dije en la mañana en mi presentación, be strong, Philippines, and we are with God.
Most definitely.
Maraming salamat.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, to the end with the, I always love this part. You know how the... Okay, friends, tonight, Tuesday Vargas, with Alice Dixon, up next. Salamat. Beso ko lang. Beso ko lang. Ano po yung itatawag sa babaeng marunong kumanta, magluto, umarte, at magpatawa? At may 18 tato. Ewan ko. Kung ako ang tatanungin, Miss Tuesday Vargas.
What's up, dude?
Yes, sir.
Hi! Dito. Ang bango.
Thank you.
Kapag kami citronella. Mabango yun. Mabango yung citronella.
Pero talaga, pero hindi ko naman ginagamit ang pabago yun eh.
Baka maraming mga pandan-pandan sa paligid.
Hindi, ginastusan ko to eh, Joban.
Ganda.
Oh, Pasko eh.
Bagong-bago yung pabango.
Bago. Tsaka maganda, bago yung botelya ngayon eh.
Bago yun.
Nabibili kong galon lang. Kasi mas mura eh. Mas mura.
Nakakatakot.
Mas makakakamura kasi kung galon.
Malakihan.
Oo. Tsaka yung parang lata ng pintura.
Talino talaga yung Edu Manzano.
Pagdating sa pera, parang nakawala dyan sa pagtitipid.
Turuan mo nga ako niyan.
Oo,
Ano
hindi,
ko
baka
yan?
ako ituturo sa'yo. Ikaw nga dapat magturo sa akin eh. Wow.
Salamat naman po't naimbitahan niyo ako sa opisina ninyo.
Yes.
Parang principal's office lang.
Oo, pinaghirapan po ito ni Sir Edwin eh.
Oo.
O, itong opisina namin.
Parang kailangan ko maging mabait. Kaya nga nag-blazer ako eh. Baka professional dapat.
Komportable ka sa look na yan, ano?
Ito talaga, ang aking ensemble. Ito talaga.
Ikaw isa sa mga hinahangaan kong babae na marunong magdala ng tattoo.
Ay, thank you so
Sinabi
much.
ko, 18, no? O 20. Ilan ba talaga?
22.
Kasi nakita ko pati likod mo, sa sides
sides.
mo, on your arms.
Yes, pati sa legs.
Sa legs and everything. You are known as Maricel Sarangelo.
Yes.
Sino ang nakapili nung iyong screen name na Tuesday Vargas?
Ayan ang may kasalanan po. Bahagi po ng team nyo dito. Si
Oh.
Tito Dan at saka si Miss Olive.
Sila?
At 10 ng kanilang mga kaibigan. Pinag-initan po nila yung pangalan ko.
Ano ba, isang araw na naka-rugby o...
Pwede, may nasingot silang tambucho na malalakot. Pero ang totoo niyan,
Bakit Tuesday?
Dudes. TV, yung initial niya, Tuesday Vargas TV, parang made for TV talaga. So, concoction yung character, actually yung packaging nung Tuesday Vargas ng maraming tao. So, parang kailangan at that time ng industry na, pwede bang mag-create tayo ng talent natin na pwedeng mag-comedy pero kumakanta rin. Yung kumbaga multifaceted person. So, Miss Olive is my org mate. She's a senior in my org nung time na tumitingin-tingin siya sa Mascom, our UP org,
Oo.
nang pwede niyang i-develop into something that she could handle.
Nag-UP ka?
Yes po.
Pero nag-Manila Science High School ka pa?
Yes po, opo.
Tapos na-UP ka?
Yes po.
Oh, okay.
Produkto
Okay.
po ako ng pampublikong paaralan.
Ano ka pa sa bahay?
I cook sa house, tapos our room, I keep it clean, lahat ng things ko, I have to know where they are.
Okay.
At all times, I have to keep it organized.
Very equal eh. Yung salitang OC ba applicable sa inyo?
Pwede, pero ako medyo organized chaos. Hindi naman ako yung I click the switch like 9 times before I get out of the room. Hindi naman ako ganun.
Ay, hindi ganun.
I just like to keep things in order para meron din akong peace of mind.
Oo. Pero yung asawa mo si Koy,
Total opposite.
Talaga?
Super relaxed, super steady.
Laid back.
Laid back, calm. Also,
Makalat.
he's also neat.
Neat din.
Pero iba yung pagka-neat niya. Hindi siya yung, we gotta fix this, we gotta do this. Hindi, ano siya, malumana yung magkumilos. He takes
Oo.
his time.
Okay. Yung anak ninyo, si
Si Kaya,
Kaya,
yes.
kanino nagmana?
Gitna. Mostly ako, pati itsura ko. Para lang akong nag-cell divide, tapos naging tao ulit.
Going viral kasi, itong nirelease yung video, a video na kayong mag-asawa, which was your wedding in Bora. Bakit? Ano bang meron yung
Hindi ko rin maintindihan. Baka mukha lang talaga kaming virus. Kaya talagang nahahawa yung mga tao.
Oo.
Pero at that time, when we were planning the wedding, alam na namin na masaya to. Kasi yung casting ng guest list, lahat yun close friends, lahat yun makukulit na tao, ready to have fun. And the fact that they traveled all the way to Boracay to be with us, ibig sabihin, they really, really want to be with us during that day, that
Oo.
special day. So
you want to make it special for them
yeah,
also?
when it all came together, ang daming musikero, ang daming komedyante, ang daming performers. The entire day was like a production. Ang saya-saya, lasing lahat.
Oo.
Ang daming tugtugan. Kami na yung nag-give up sa wedding namin. Parang 12:30 na pagod na ako. As I've been up since 5. Actually, hindi ako natulog.
Oo.
Yung mga tao, hanggang 6 a.m. nag-party.
Nagparty sa
sila.
Discovery Shores all because
Yeah.
of your wedding.
So when Mayad Studios made the video, our on-site video, and then they uploaded it on YouTube, everybody was so fascinated because very transparent na nakikita mo talaga everybody was having fun.
Meron kasi sana akong gusto itanong sa'yo. Para sa iba, mahirap silang makatawid, no?
Correct.
This is yung minsan nakunag ka.
Yes.
You know, you have like you said, you have a son now who's 12, si Kaya.
Yes.
And
Hello,
then-
Kaya.
You and Koy wanted to have another child kasi yun nga, nagbibilata na si Kaya.
Tama.
So, you tried at pagkatapos, ilang weeks pa lang into your pregnancy,
8 weeks.
8 weeks, tapos nakunang ka.
Yes.
Pero there was a point na naging very depressed kayo mag-asawa. Pero ang kagandahan, at the end of the day, you saw a light eh.
Correct, correct.
And then you decided na maging positive yung inyong outlook.
Tama, tama. You always have to find a way to, keep moving, keep going. Kasi I'm the breadwinner of the family and I'm not ashamed to admit that. And I applaud all mothers na nagtataguyod ng pamilya nila. And yung setup ng family namin, pag hindi ako gumalaw, hindi ako umandar, maraming nakakapit sa'yo na babagsak kasama mo. So, iniwan ko yung ego, iniwan ko yung hurt feelings, inano ko siya, binox ko muna. Sabi ko, mamaya na lang yan. I'll deal with it later, compartmentalize.
Wow.
Ngayon, kailangan ko mag-work. Kasi pag hindi ako umandar nga, like I said, maraming magsasuffer. Tapos yung husband ko, sabi niya, hindi. Iiyak mo, pag-usapan natin yan. Gano'n. Kasi pag tinabi mo yan, tapos later on mo pa bubuksan, baka hindi mo nakilala yung feelings, hindi mo na alam how to handle it. So, sige, iyak mo lang. Kasi when we left the hospital after we received the news, mabait yung doktora ko. Yung pagkakasabi niya pa, pasensya ka na, ganyan talaga, minsan hindi nag-work. The whole time she was talking, nag-out of body experience
Ka na, oo,
lumalabas
syempre,
na yung katawang lupa ko.
Oo, kasi it's posible kaya na...
Oo. Nagkamali kayo.
Oo, ganyan.
Hindi to denial, hindi to totoo. Kasi nararamdaman ko pa siya. Ganun.
Okay.
Parang nag-hope pa rin ako na baka lang hindi natin nadinig yung heartbeat kasi sira yung gamit nyo. Oo, gano'n. Nagalit ako sa...
second hand,
Oo, prestihiyosong ospital to. Ano yan, pirated yung ano nyo.
Oo, tsaka parang baka hindi ka naman talagang tunay na doktor.
Oo, tapos nagganon ako ng mga gamot. Hindi, wala na.
Yeah.
Ginanon ko yung desk na hindi ko na ginawa.
Deberol.
So nakaganyan lang ako, apo, nagsasalita yung OBGYN. Apo, sige po, huwag ka na sanang malungkot. Tapos sige, okay lang kung malungkot ka. Pero ginagano niya, sige po, doktora, isa po ako, nakangiti pa ako. Pagsara namin ng pintuan, naglalakad lang kami. First time niya akong makita na hindi ako nagsalita ng matagal, sindaldal ko yun.
Talaga?
Hindi kaya, mahinihin kaya ako.
Hindi ko napansin niya.
Madasalin, mahinihin.
Okay.
So, nung hindi na ako nagsasalita, alam niya na kagad. Koy knows me so well eh. Even if mata-mata lang, nagkakaintindihan na kami. Sabi niya, hindi, sige, okay lang yan, iiyak mo. So, we stayed in the car for an hour, more pa siguro. Yun lang ginawa namin. We did not talk, wala lang, magkahawak lang kami, tapos iyak lang ako ng iyak. After nun, umuwi na kami, kumain kami ng isang fast food. Nag-take out kami, nagpa-price pa ako pa uwi.
Oo.
Ganun lang, kasi parang, kung hindi para sa akin, hindi talaga siguro.
Itong setup mo, itong look, itong persona ba noon pa man sabi mo, gusto kong iba ako or...
Correct.
Wala ka bang naisip na minsan magkaroon ng civilian na trabaho?
Meron. Kasi bata talaga ako, gusto ko talagang maging doktor. Dalawa lang yung choices ko sa buhay. Doktor, ka-beauty queen. Dalawa lang. So, yung beauty queen, alam na natin, di na pwede yun, di ba? Kasi hindi naman ako meganon pwede. Hindi meganon. Pangarap kong gumamot ng mga bata, gusto ko maging pediatrician.
Okay.
Yan, gusto kong magpuna sa mga uhog, magsaksak ng mga immunization. Gusto kong mag-alaga ng mga sanggol, ganyan. So
Okay.
I tried gearing myself towards the science, academic side. So Manila Science, and then I tried going to the Ateneo for molecular biology. I was actually an MVP
Wait,
candidate.
bagala mo lang ng konti. Kasi I cannot bagala mo. You actually went to the Ateneo.
I tried getting a course at the Ateneo because the scholarship provided by the Manila Science High School under the Department of Science and Technology, you have to get a science course to be able to
So, ang
avail.
science course na gusto mo sana
Molecular
kunin.
biology is a stepping stone towards medicine and being a pediatrician.
Molecular biology.
Yeah, gusto kong maging pediatric surgeon. Gusto kong mag-aral, mag-create ng study na mag-create ng mga vaccine for children sa mga undiagnosed, walang treatment ng mga sakit. Ganon kalalim yung motivation.
I know, medyo natulala ako.
Correct. So, sa ang ganda ng motivation, pagpasok ko ng unang araw ng orientation, nag-discuss ng chem, nag-balance ng equation, ayoko na, sabi ko.
Ganon, okay.
Hindi ko in-enrollan kasi ayokong ma-defeat yung intention nung hirap ng course. Kasi sometimes you have to tell yourself, di mo kaya.
Medyo.
Mahirap. Oo. Bakla ka kumanta ka na lang, perform ka na lang,
Wala.
Ganon. So,
Mag-thank you, universe na lang.
thank you po, universe. Baka hindi ito para sa akin. So, nag-enroll ako sa UP. Tapos tinignan ko yung list of courses. Pag nag-broadcom ako, masyadong obvious.
Okay.
Kasi
Oo.
binobroadcast ko na yung sarili ko sobra.
Exactly.
Film kaya try ko. Kasi my dad really loves photography. So I grew up in a house na artistic. He's also a
Creative.
musician, creative siya. Sige, try ko. Mag-film. And
Okay.
turns out, it was my calling. I never knew na meron akong mahanap na career sa loob ng course na yun.
Well, mga kaibigan, birthday po ni Miss Tuesday Vargas noong November 9.
Ala.
And it just so happened that you were out of the country.
Yes.
Kaya hindi ka actually nakapag-celebrate. At even though marami sana inaabangan na yung maagang pagbalik para makapag-celebrate. So, we would like to take the moment
Ala!
to just give you a little expression of our awe.
Yay! Thank you, Clark. Si Clark po ay orgmate din po namin.
Really?
Sa UP. Napakahusay po niya.
Ano kayo? Manunulat pa kayo? Or,
Yes, manunulat po yan.
sa
Art
arte?
dep. Thank you, Clark.
Dito muna. Diyan magka-org pala kayo eh. Okay, sige.
Ganyan itsura ko dati. Lalaki pala ako dati. Ka-basketball ko yan si Clark.
Talaga.
Thank you, Clark. Thank you. Yay!
Well, make a wish, blow your candle, at pagod na ako. Nakikita si Ko na nakahubad siya sa likod.
Sana po ay magkaroon din ako ng malaking joban kagaya ni Edu Manzano na magagamit ko for 4 years.
Yan.
Ganito kalaki.
Oo.
Di ba? Tsaka baby. Yan. Ikaw, Ninong,
Unahin natin yung baby, ha?
Unay. Kasi nga nakahubad na. Pagka-blow ko ng candle,
Takbo
blow
na.
ako.
Okay, pero mag-thank you, Universe, kagagad, ha?
Universe.
Okay.
Go. Yay!
Okay.
Thank you! Salamat po.
Okay, go, dali na.
Alis na po. Seryoso?
Seryoso, mas ka. Dali na.
Sayang naman
Padadala
yung
ko yung cake sa bahay. Sina?
Ayoko. Gusto kong kainin natin dito ngayon.
Tayo.
Wala kami rep eh.
Wala kayo.
Thank you po, sobra.
Mga kaibigan, we'll be back. Our next guest is a licensed realtor in the province of British Columbia, Canada, and in the state of Florida, USA. She is also a licensed real estate agent. But in the Philippines, she is a goddess. Friends, please welcome Miss Alice Dixon.
Serious naman yan. Licensed realtor and everything.
Hindi ko pa sinasabing student of urban economics.
Oh, yes.
Di ba? Ano ba yung urban economics?
It's just learning the law of the land so that you can develop.
Okay.
Kasi yung last position that I held was with a commercial real estate firm, and we were taking subdivisions, or we were taking parcels of land and then creating subdivisions with them, and then selling them to the builders, and then in turn the builders would have us sell the end product, which is the home, which is a single-family home.
Yeah, so this is interesting kasi it's very apt for the times. No, because when you talk about urban economics, parang eto sa lang before we go into the showbiz side of life.
Yes.
Here is you're respecting the land, di ba?
Yes.
You're respecting its
Yes.
the lay of the land, its
Planning.
integrity.
Yes.
There's master planning.
Yes.
Before you even start.
Geotechnical.
Geodetic.
Engineers will look at the land and will configure the best places to put the streets, where
The
the
waterways.
water pipes will go, where
because-
electricity will pass.
No, because I'm just thinking now, if that were the case, then we could have avoided a lot of the damage brought forth by some of the
Calamities?
typhoons, and the earthquakes. If there was a bit more respect of the land, no, and a bit more master planning.
Some, but not a lot. I mean, maybe a minority. Kasi once a major calamity happens, whether it be even in the States, you notice you see in Florida we have hurricanes,
Yeah.
like Hurricane Andrew wiped out several parts
Yeah.
of
Then
Florida.
Hurricane
And then,
Sandy in
yes,
New Jersey.
in New Orleans, we have all this.
Katrina.
So, kahit ano pang planning ang gawin mo, if there is really a natural calamity, God forbid, earthquake, whatever, typhoon, hurricane, we all get affected.
Yeah, but I also would like to say it also helps you get back on your feet a lot faster if something has been previously
Yes.
or initially master planned.
Yes, but you can't really avoid it. Yes, yes, you're right.
Di ba? You look great.
You look the same too, dudes. I was just backstage and I was thinking the last time I remember doing a talk show with you was like 15 years ago.
I remember
With a
vividly.
different network.
It was I was hosting a show. You created television history with your shoulder, with the I Can Feel It.
Yes.
And that was a commercial directed by the father of Paul Soriano,
Yes,
Jeric Soriano.
Direct Jeric, yes.
Yeah, and
And we came out and we were, I was just, talking about it and then I became became popular and then I was doing a TV show and movies
Popular?
and then,
How-
and
what are
then
you talking about?
I would always come and visit you on your set and we would talk about whatever, right?
you liked me, huh?
I did.
You did. You liked me.
I did. I like you
Oh,
back
I just
then.
thought I just kind of kept you away. I said, no, Edu, wag, Edu, wag. May karir ako eh. Ayoko masira yung karir
Ayaw
ko eh.
masira. Oh, sige na.
Naman. She's Alice Dixon,
Yes.
Dixson.
Correct.
And when
You
we did a
haven't
movie
forgotten.
for Peke Galiaga
Yes.
called Wak Wak,
Yes.
I always used to call you Alicia.
Yes, you did.
Okay. And I saw you
When you were angry.
Yes. Every day. Because I was puyat. But the reason why I was talking to the people, Chris, I said, you look great. And there's no sign of any kind of surgical procedure. This is the natural you. You just seem to be taking... Iba kang mag-alaga ng sarili.
I don't know. It might be my genes. I'm into fitness, and so
Yoga. You used to be a
yeah.
swimmer?
Yes.
Dati?
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm into a lot of sports, and I sweat a lot. I exercise a lot. So I really replenish my body with nutrients that I need, and I just try to stay fit.
May diet ka and everything.
Not really. I just I eat whatever I like in moderation, and then I just try to be active.
Of course, you took the nation by storm na naman dahil pagkatapos mong mapanalunan yung Binibining Pilipinas International, you were still, before then it was a one-piece swimsuit. Now, you're doing this TV show with Derek.
Yes.
And with Riz Azul.
Azul.
And this is the first time in your life that you agreed to come out. Okay, for me, it's no big deal. I mean, I always imagined you would look good in a two-piece because you take such good care of yourself. But ngayon ka lang pumayag na mag-two-piece. Sa pelikula dati,
Napanood mo ba?
dun sa ano. Actually,
Nanonood ka
ko.
ba?
Yeah, tinatape ko.
You're so
Pero yun lang
silly.
pinapanood ko. Yun lang.
Yun
Hindi,
lang.
hindi ko lang pinapansin yun.
Hindi ko
Hindi, pag si
Okay.
Derek na lumabas, pinapalitan ko yung stasyon eh.
Okay.
Oo.
I'm
Hindi, nalagay ko sa screen, sa isang window. And then pagbalik si Alice,
Hindi ka pa rin nagbabago.
I know.
But anyway, yes, it was my first time to wear a bikini on TV. And it's quite liberating, actually. Why are you looking at me like
No, because
that?
I remember the first time I wore a bikini, I felt liberated
Oh,
also.
yeah?
It was an iba feeling. No, but you had so much confidence. You knew you looked good. Iba yung pakiramdam, yung... Sometimes, sabi nga kahit anong ganda pa, kung wala yung kumpiyansa na kasama dun sa dinadala mo, it won't be as effective. No.
Before, nung bagets pa ako, nahihiya ako.
Bagets ka pa rin. Okay.
Nung bagets pa ako, syempre, it's like, I didn't have the courage to do those kinds of scenes. And so, minsan inaaway na ako ng producer ko I don't know
Alam
if you
ko.
remember.
At yung director din. Oo.
And directors, kasi I didn't want to do some scenes na, you know, hinihiling nila sa pelikula. So, I always would get a bad rap. But, you know, now it's, everybody has commended me for being so professional now.
A lot
with
more
work.
mature.
I don't
You know.
even have like well, I do kind of have a problem with kissing scenes, but I'm not as maarte anymore.
Ako din.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, talaga?
Yeah. So don't worry.
So,
Next time, hindi ako tatanggi. Next time. I know, minsan, you got banned dahil tinanggihan kita, pero I promise, I'm more comfortable now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tsaka, nagpaayos na ako ng ipin. So, iba na. Iba.
okay. All right.
In the TV show, you paid Derek Ramsey
10 million.
10 million to sleep with him for 10 days.
No, I didn't pay him 10 million to sleep with me for 10 days. I paid him 10 million to spend 10 days with me.
Really?
Correction.
Okay. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
See, so I thought kasi it was like
No.
a decent proposal concept kung saan $1 million babayaran si Woody Harrelson
Yes.
para si Robert Redford can sleep with Demi Moore.
Oh, this was not the same proposal. It was she just proposed to him and his wife na spend 10 days with her, no contact, 10 million. And then what happened after that? And no sex. No sex.
Pangit naman pala. Pangit pala yun, di. Di naman pala maganda yung TV show na yan.
But then, what happens in those 10 days,
Ah.
yun na yung revelation ng story. Part of the revelation.
Talaga?
Yun yung agreement.
Ano ba yun? Di ba late night TV naman yan? Di ba? Di ba holding hands lang?
Eh, sabi ko, that was the agreement. Pero, alam mo naman, ang agreements, hindi naman nasusunod.
Ako bigay tag 5,000 now. Pahanglan ka. Sige na. 5,000.
Para sa'yo, libre naman. Ikaw naman. Ay.
Sample lang.
Okay, go.
Sorry.
Tapos na.
Nakatulog ako. Hindi, kasi kwan eh. It's so relaxing. It felt so natural. Yeah. Bagay tayo eh.
I knew this was going somewhere. Okay.
I'm just thinking kasi. You know, I think maybe you'd also talk to management. Gusto mong palitan si Derek.
Pwede ka ba magdrama?
Gagawa ko.
Oo.
Para sa'yo lang.
Okay, sige.
Okay.
Kausapin natin si Tito Wilms.
Yeah, just for
Next
you.
week.
Okay.
Alright.
But wait, speaking of, as if that wasn't enough, you have a movie coming out.
Yes, this is When the Love Is Gone. For Viva Films naman ito. On the 27th, which is Wednesday
Okay.
of this month. We have a premiere night on the 26th. And this is going to be in Glorieta and in Mega Mall, 6 and 8 o'clock. And it's one of my first serious drama films since I got back.
Kasama mo si Jake Cuenca, Andy Eigenman,
Yep.
and Christine Reyes. And
Gabby.
directed by...
Directed by Andoy Renay. This
Oh,
is
okay.
his first full feature film that he's done, and I'm very proud of him. He's
Very good director si Andoy.
nakasama ko siya before as assistant director, and then this year when they told me na siya makakasama ko, I was like, wow, he's already a director now, and our opening is like a foreign film.
Can we run a trailer? I think it'd be nice if we could watch a little bit of what Miss Dixon is saying.
Football player ka ba? Sinipa ko rin. Hinahabol-habol mo pa.
Yun yung pinagpalit mo sa akin, Cassandra, kung akala mo, hindi ko alam. By schedule ng lalaking yan sa pagitan mo at ang asawa niya. Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm the daughter of the man you stole from my mother.
When the love is gone.
Nandiyan ba ang asawa ko na asawa mo na asawa ng buong bayan?
When the Love is Gone. Directed by Andoy Manay. Coming soon. Yan ang boses, eh. Yan ba talagang pang-trailer?
Hindi mo naman kailangan i-vocalize. Maganda na yung boses mo na yun.
See? I do it. Sabi ko, you like me. I can tell. See? Pati kayo, boses ko, pinupuri mo. Kanina pa lang, grabe ka. Sobra ka na.
I can feel it.
Haba ng buko. No, but wait. When the Love is Gone.
Yep.
Question.
Uh-oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Halimbawa, kapag hindi mo na mahal ang isang tao, pero matagal na kayo nagsasama, ikaw ba you will continue to stay within in the relationship or you will be the first one out the door?
Sa akin, I will keep trying hanggat hindi ko na kaya.
I know you came from a previous relationship of over 12 years.
No, I'm just talking in generalities. I'm not talking about any relationship in
Wala.
the
Okay. Sige, in general terms lang tayo.
In general terms lang
Okay.
yun.
Even that's good together. Okay.
Yes.
So, ganun ka talaga. You will try and try until you can no longer
Yes.
sustain it. Okay. In the movie, may sitwasyon bang ganyan kung saan pinilit mong pasayahin ang isang tao na hindi naman nangyari?
Well, without telling you the ending or so much of the story, because this movie is about family relationships. I did try. My character did try to keep her marriage together by offering her husband na share na lang ako sa oras
Wow.
with the other woman.
Wow.
Okay lang.
Okay.
So
Very contemporary.
So that's how the story unfolds and how a relationship could actually survive, making whatever sacrifices
Just to keep
available.
it intact.
Yes.
Okay. I think you'll also be having international screening, di ba?
Yes, we will. Thank you for reminding me. We'll start on December 8th. We're screening in Los Angeles, in Virginia, in Hawaii, in San Francisco, in Arizona, Nevada, Washington, and, well, here, of course, on the 27th.
Okay.
So, 26th, again, our premiere night. We're all very excited because this is the 32nd anniversary presentation of Viva Films, and it's also you know that Danny Shaltcita passed away this year.
Yes.
So it's our offering also.
Yeah, one of our country's former
Yes.
most prolific writer-directors.
Yes, it's sort of our offering also to his legacy.
Yeah, I worked with him many times. Magaling
have?
siyang direktor.
I have not had the opportunity, but I wish I did.
Okay. But I'm sure you've seen many of his films. No, I'm just gone. May nanumbalik lang. The international screenings, will you be going to the international screenings?
No, but if they tell me to go, I will go.
Okay. What about San Francisco?
Why?
I'll be there, eh. Kasama ka.
Sabihin natin kay Boss Vic.
Anong bala dyan? Tsaka LA.
Oh, sige, sabihin natin kay Boss Vic.
Sabi kay Boss Vic. You know what, there, no? Matatapos na yung 10 minutes.
Next week.
Next. Thank you very, very
Thank you,
much.
dudes.
Good luck on your movie, which is going to be, it's coming soon, November 27. And again, it looks like a very, very nice film.
Yes, so please do check out www.viva.com.ph for the exact screening dates and times and theaters. And also please visit me on Instagram and Twitter, Alice Dixon. Alice Dixon lang.
Okay, at the same time, just want to remind you, you're coming back in 1 month and you're going to answer us.
Yes.
If you're considering FHM.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Promise.
We'll see you then.
Okay, see you then.
Thank you very much. It was so much fun. It was nice having you.
Okay.
Okay?
Till the next time.
Till the next time. Okay, friends. It's Alice Dixon. Stay with us. We'll be back in a short. I would like to thank all our guests who have made our show very meaningful. And on a serious note, I impart these words. Ang taong di marunong lumingod sa pinanggalingan, mauubusan ng mauutangan. Be kind. Peace.